Hello, I'm Carol Birchmore and I'm the candidate for Radcliffe East. I'm actually down in Radcliffe Town Centre at the moment canvassing. I've been involved with the party since it started. I was actually one of the founder members for the party. Radcliffe First was really started up because we felt that Bury Council were not giving Radcliffe the funding it needed, and we felt that was really important. We'd seen the town die from a really thriving town to a town that basically is suffering at the moment and needs some investment. We've been working with the council, trying to get the council to put more investment in the town, but the problem is that actually we need some representatives to get that through. We started 2 years ago, we've now got 2 councillors, and hopefully after this election we'll have 3 more councillors. It'll mean that Radcliffe has a real voice in Bury Council, and it'll mean that we can put issues forward to represent Radcliffe. Another issue we're really interested and really concerned about is building on the green belt. Bury Council wants to approve plans to build 3,500 homes around Elton Reservoir and along the canal. That's not good for Radcliffe. Radcliffe will get homes anyway. They've got enough brownfield sites to build over 1,000 homes, so we honestly don't need building on Greenbelt as well.
Hi Glenn, I believe you're standing for Radcliffe North.
I am, yes.
What made you choose to stand for Radcliffe First? What drove you to this?
Radcliffe First stands for all of the values that I find important. They're interested in the local community, they're interested in Radcliffe getting a fair deal. We don't have a party line to toe. We come from all walks and different backgrounds. It's a good general mixed demographic of people.
So you've been involved with Radcliffe First for 18 months now.
Yes.
Have you had any good feedback from people you've spoken to when you've been chatting to people at work, at the pub?
I've had no negative feedback at all. Everything's been either positive or neutral, if I'm honest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What would you hope would happen in the next few years to Radcliffe, and what influence do you think Radcliffe First can have on that?
I think Radcliffe First, if nothing else, has opened people's eyes to the fact that there's failings in the local council with regards to the funding, the representation in Radcliffe, and just generally Radcliffe not having the fair voice that it should have.
Well, we're stood here in Radcliffe Piazza now, and one day maybe with the Radcliffe regeneration this will be different. What would you like to be here in 5 years' time?
We need a community hub again. We need a civic centre, we need places for people to congregate and be a community again. That's what's lacking. We're just almost drifting at the moment, and we don't have any way of being a community and centralising ourselves.
Well, we've stood here now and Radcliffe looks great in the sunshine.
It does.
The cafe's open, everybody's smiling. One day there'll be hundreds of people here, and it'll be thanks to people like you.
Hopefully.
Thanks so much.
Hopefully. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hi folks, so we're down in Radcliffe Town Centre today. We've just been talking to a couple of people about the elections on May the 6th. I think what strikes me the most about this election is that we have a choice for the first time in a long time about how we go forwards. So we can vote for the same people we've always voted for the last 40 years, or we can vote for somebody different, or we can vote for a different course, and we can have different results this time. We're here in the town centre, and I can't tell you how beautiful it is, how untapped it is, and how many interesting people there are. I think there's so much potential in this town, and I think the town centre just represents the rest of the town as well. What we could do with this plaza, what we could do with the market hall, a new civic centre, new swim baths, leisure facilities, everything we were promised and we were told we were going to get, but we never did get. All of those features are an essential part of a town, and our town deserves it. We have about 30,000 people in our town alone, and we make up a good share of Bury Council's income. We don't get back what we put in, and that's the raw deal. We deserve more, we should ask for more, but we don't. And the whole point of Radcliffe First is to demand fairer representation on Bury Council. There are people like myself, people like Glyn, Mike, James, and we're all passionate about our town. There's nothing else to it. We're not after a paycheck, we're not after some kind of position or power. We'll never have a complete majority. We know that. We have to work with other people in our borough, and that's what we're all about doing. So if you are sick and tired of everything that's happened in the last 40, 50 years to this town, if your parents were sick and tired of everything that's happened to this town, and their grandparents were tired of what's happened to this town, then May the 6th, vote differently. Vote for Radcliffe First. Start putting your town first. Start putting your community first, and make a difference. It's that simple, but it's up to you. You have to make the choice.